Hello, fellow business operations specialists. Purpose of today's video is to give you an overview of how to fulfill a request for U.S. postage stamps. When we're talking about requests for stamps, there's two primary steps you have to take care of, and that's processing the request on our SharePoint site and then placing the order on the United States Postal Service website. Keep in mind, you will need to create a user account on the USPS.com website prior to making any kind of orders, and you will also need to provide your P card as the payment method. You can do that prior to even setting up for an order or the first time, either way you do it. And how we get this request, real briefly, is this could change. So I'm not going to spend much time on this, but our customers or our staff and volunteers request stamps through SharePoint. I need a more SharePoint. I need something, and the postage request here. That's how it gets to us now. This could change in the future, but that's not our step. That's how they request them. What happens when they request them is we get notifications. Now, automatic notifications via email, but only if you set that up. You have to go to my alerts to set that up. The email that you will get when you do that looks like this, and it has a place here where you can modify your alert settings and actually go to see the request that just came in. Both of these links will be included in the one-page document that comes along with this video, so you don't have to search for that stuff. So again, when you go to set up your alert settings, you will go to that first link on there, modify my alert settings, and that's just inside SharePoint, and you'll have that link. You go to that site. This is kind of what you'll see. You may have a blank screen because you don't have any alerts set up yet, or it may automatically come with one or two. I don't know. But what you do is hit this add alert button. And when you hit that add alert button, this shows you what you have. Hit the add alert button and it gives you a list of things that you can choose from, including the postal, business cards, quite a few different things that you can select. Hit the ones that you want alert notifications for, hit save, and the next time a postage request comes in, you'll get the automatic notification. But keep in mind too that when I just opened this today, I saw this note that this SharePoint alerts are to be retired July 26th. So as you're watching this, it may be before or after that date. So we may have something else in place, but one workaround now is the other link that I showed you in that email at the bottom, where it is this link right here. The view postage requests. That's where all these requests go. So you can go ahead and get that link, bookmark it, so you can go straight to it. So if you don't have alert notification set up, or if you can't get them set up already, you can always go directly to that website or the SharePoint site. If it's something you got to do daily to check, that's it's not that big a deal. You can do that. So then when you actually go to that website, which is that link in the email, or if you bookmark, either way, it's going to open up and show you the requests that are in the system. And I had the screenshot left and right side. The left side here is because you basically the status, who requested, the date, contact email, and over to the right, so a little bit more information, basically what they ordered. So that's note to the status. All these are completed because we're staying on top of things, but when a new request comes in, you open this up. The very top one on here will be pending. Hasn't anything happened to it? So then you'll have to go to that. So you'll see a screen here at the top one will say pending. To open that up and get more details than what you see in the top liner, you just double click on that person's name and their order is going to open up. I got 3 screenshots showing everything on here. Again, this is that contact information, supervisor name, a little bit more detail as you go down, how many stamps they want, what kind of stamps they want, and where to send the stamps to, the phone number, if you have to fed it, that type of thing. It's all there. Note about the approvals. There's 2 or 3 different lines for approvals right now. I advise you to check with your chief operations officer and or your business operations team to confirm the current policy in place, whether you are required to obtain those approvals or not, or how many or what levels. Currently, we're not checking those approvals. We're just kind of keep an eye on it. Typically, people that order stamps, I've found so far that usually are repeat customers because they're in the habit of sending thank you notes and those type of things. But if they ordered 100 stamps yesterday and 100 stamps tomorrow, that type of thing, we'd probably start taking a closer look. But now we're just trusting people, and as long as they're not abusing the system, there's no problem. So we got all this information here. This comments is going to be blank initially. This status be pending, and you've got all the information you need to place an order. If anything's missing that you can't complete the order, you can go ahead and contact that person um, and leave it. You don't have to change the status. You reach out, say, I need some information, and if there's some reason it's a bad order or it shouldn't be processed, you can reject it. But you don't want to put an explanation in that comment section up there. Duplicate order or something that happens sometimes, something like that. Or you can leave it in pending until you resolve it and then go ahead and continue processing. So when you're ready to go to the USPS and place your order, the links here, you can go. I would recommend go ahead and bookmarking that. You must create an account. If you know you're going to be doing this, go ahead and do that as soon as you can, so you'll have it set up. So when it comes time to order, you're already ready to go. You can preload your credit card, your P card in there. Make sure it's your P card, not a personal card, because it will bill you. And then you're ready to go. So when you go to the website, take your cursor and place it once you log in, of course, over the quick tools, and this is what pops up. Pretty simple. Buy stamps. Click on that, and it's going to take you to the different types of stamps. Go back, take a look at your request. What is it you're looking for? It was 100 Forever stamps. He said, "Thank you stamps if available." So they have different themes. Sometimes it could be season greetings or whatever. See what they ask for. If they're available, get them. If not, you'll have to get something else. You may want to contact that person. Hey, we don't have thank you stamps. Are you okay with, or do you want to wait? Typically, they're going to say they need stamps. They need them, so we'll go ahead and make that. So then you go in there and make your selections. It's going to, once you choose, the correct amount of stamps, forever stamps, it's going to ask you for a shipping address. If you've bought stamps for this person before, they probably should be in your address, but David Dillon's in my address. I could select him and go, but if not, the first time I had to create his address, which was on that order form, and save it. So, and the more stamps you order for different people, your address book will grow. It'll start off with nobody and go from there. So now, next time you can just click David or whoever it is, and you will always have that ready. The next screen, important thing on this page is always select the default shipping. The next part on there, default shipping. Look at the difference, $0, 3 to 5 business days. The priority is 1 to 3 business days, not that much different, but a huge, huge difference, $33. So $0 is the way to go. Always with that, there will be a small shipping or a handling fees, like a couple bucks. I get the more stamps you buy, it might go up a little bit. But at this point, you verified what you ordered is what they requested. Hit confirm shipment, and that's when your handling fee pops in there. At this point, what I didn't show you here is that they're going to ask for. So my P card's already in the system. They're going to ask for my 3-digit security code each time, so I would enter that, and then I would submit. Get that going, and then when I hit that submit, it's changed. Screen's going to change, show that my order had been submitted. It's going to show me my order number, and that telling me that I received an email with that information. So at that point, my order is complete. I've ordered what they wanted. I've got confirmation. Last things I need to do is go back to that first page where we set all the information on there and change the status of that order from pending to completed. And also fill in the box here underneath where it says date postage ordered. We want to put today's date that we ordered it. You don't have to necessarily put this note. I like doing this. So on 11/5, 100 stamps were ordered, and I notified the person that it was placed. So I did all that. Like I said, that's not required, that you don't have to send an email to request here, but it's kind of nice customer service. Let them know that, hey, you got your order and it's submitted, or couldn't, whatever the case, so you get them notified. So that is the basic steps to receiving the order, processing it, and submitting the order on USPS. And I say we have a 1-page document that goes with that. It has links, so make it nice and easy for you. Thank you and good luck. Bye.